So I'm showing you my rain barrel that's been in usage for over 5 years. There's 2 bung holes. I believe there's 2. Usually there is. And one of them I'm accessing. You put a hole in that. You put an elbow attachment and thread it in. It's a threaded elbow. And then you glue it to PVC piping, and then I have my valve, which is on and off there. I am accessing the water, obviously, from my gutter, and it goes down to a flex pipe. So I'm going to be adding another one on shortly because we're going to be getting copious amounts of rain this coming week. So I'll show you what I'm accessing on this side, because I have actually many gutters, and I really need to utilize the buckets that or the barrels. These barrels, 4 of them will be lined up. They're on their sides now because I'm prepping the bunghole covers. So I accessed, you see the gutter here, and it goes down to flex pipe that I attached. This was my other gutter here. I took it off. I'm going to cut this here, and then I'm going to drill a hole in. Actually, this is my biggest barrel, and I'm thinking about that, whether I'm going to put the biggest barrel at the beginning or not, because it has to downflow. So let's get started on the drilling. So these are the covers, the bunghole covers, and here's the elbow that I was talking about, threaded. It threads into this, which does not have a hole until you create it. So I drilled, so you can see this one does not, and this one does not, and I drilled the hole into that one. So this one is ready. These 3 are ready to be tightened back onto the barrels. This one, just make the hole, and I really should put my gloves on. Okay, so I made my hole, but now I need to make it bigger. And it's about as wide as it's going to get. Oop, I just took that off. Okay, so I'll take you to the next step. So this is where these go on to. And this one has one that's permanently closed, but this one handedly needs to go on. Tick, 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 tick. You're wondering what I'm doing. What am I doing? Tick, tick. Okay, so also what I'm doing once I've got them on is I'm testing them for leaks. You see the other one there. There's a little bit of water, I think, left in this one, maybe not. A little bit, yep, it's sloshing around. So I'm tipping it up and down to see if I've gotten them on tight enough, because obviously once you tip these over and they start leaking everywhere, you've lost 50 gallons of water. So I'm going to do that for all of these here. Okay, now they're set up. They're all in a row. And now I just need to cut here. And I will need to get my hot blue red glue and cut my PVC pipes to fit out. As you can see, the spouts are all coming out the bottom, and I haven't had any problem, except maybe this past year. Only one time I've had to go and take a pipe, like you do your toilet, and take a snake, and when you have plugged up, I've had to snake out once, I think, because there was leaves. What I didn't show you is that there's a leaf catcher in the top. I did not purchase it because the one that Lowe's had was a little different than one I prefer, because it keeps mosquitoes out, also because you're completely covering the hole. It prevents slippage. Okay, next is to my rooster. He's flapping. Neil Diamond. Chick, chick, chicken. Chick, chick, chicken. So I pulled the other one off to show you. Off my other. This is what I wanted to use. The other one had 2 rings around it and it would sit on top, but I'm hesitant to use that kind because mosquitoes, we do have them, and we have many types that actually don't even need really water to hatch. The larvae can actually stop processing life and wait for rain to come back, and then it actually dries up and then it can process again. So I'm going to measure, I think I'm going to measure this one where I want it, and then cut it. This is, I think this actually sits like this. It's meant for something else, and I'm using it as a leaf catcher, which you can see is, it catches the big stuff. Some of the little stuff goes in, and that's fine. It's okay to get leaves in there because leaves have tons of mineral, just like a river, and they feed the plants. So I guess I will be buying whatever fits on this tubing, because this one does not fit. So I'm going to have to use the drill. If you want your hole bigger than that, then cut a bigger hole. So just start out making the hole as big as you can. I'm just, I don't have my fitting, so I'm wondering how big to go at this point until I get this, which I can run to the store and get one. But I also need to get my flex piping to connect these, because what they had at Lowe's I wasn't satisfied with. And then I'll silicone those to keep them from leaking out the sides.